I spent last Saturday morning watching cartoons with the kids, and I have to say that with the price of gas being what it is, many of the Coyotes' attempts at self-propulsion involving giant rubber bands didn't seem outright crazy anymore, so much as merely poorly thought out. Remember Saturday morning cartoons? They're the 2 minutes of filler between the commercials for Super Soakers and the 16,000 different forms of sugar, including salted sugar. Now, I don't want to get off on a rant here, but while I sometimes find advertising misleading, I do think it's necessary, as it often imparts vital information to the consumer. For example, paper towels with 2 plies are more absorbent. Wider gaps in tire treads help prevent hydroplaning. Fluoride fights tooth decay. And visiting foreign countries makes you shit yourself. And then you're back to the 2-ply thing. It's the circle of life. Advertising is not merely a human phenomenon, but a biological impulse found throughout the natural world. Peacocks attract the attention of a mate through a multicolored feather display. Baboons signal their sexual readiness with a pair of red, swollen buttocks. And both the duck and the gecko offer a broad range of attractively priced supplemental car insurance packages. The whole key to the joke was the deadpan manner of the delivery. A little glimpse. TV commercials nowadays are unrecognizable from what they were 20 years ago. Now you get these out-of-focus MTV jump cuts with a throbbing techno soundtrack and writhing supermodels in tankinis having simulated lesbian sex in the rain, and a nun riding a yellow bike and a little barefoot kid in a Guatemalan village. There's a fucking ad for pretzels. I mean, come on. I just wish the people who wrote catchy commercial jingles in the 70s had taught at my high school. I think I would have retained a lot more important, useful knowledge. I don't remember anything about geometry, but I do remember that when it says Libby's, Libby's, Libby's on the label, you will like it on your table. And Thank you. You know, if I find myself alone in my car one more time singing plop, plop, fizz, fizz, oh, what a relief it is, I'm going to hunt down the mind control fuckwad who wrote that piece of shit Pavlov haiku and demand he give me that part of my brain back. I knew I felt like George Shakiris tonight. You know, I'm seeing a lot more ads for medicines now. They're pushing pills for allergies that are followed by a list of side effects that read like a book of witches' spells. Nosebleeds, dry mouth, insomnia, shortness of breath, liver damage. You know what? Keep your allergy medicine, okay? I'd rather reach for a Kleenex than have a blue arc of electricity connecting my nipples. You know, at the top of my list of commercials I do like are the ones for the local stereo store, starring either the stereo store owner or the heavily made-up stereo store receptionist that the stereo store owner is trying to bang. You know which television commercial makes me laugh? The one with the kid sitting in his car in a parking lot dancing like a robot to Mr. Roboto. This is genius. Absolutely no idea what it's selling. But, now, I'm all for sex in advertising, but I think it's gone too far. Steamy, provocative magazine ads are fine, but I was at the beach recently, and there was a prop plane going back and forth along the shoreline, trailing a banner that said, "Add inches to your tiny cock, Dennis." And then there's no phone number. The key to a long-running, lucrative career? Admitting your genitalia is infinitesimally small. Recent advances in digital technology now allow dead celebrities to endorse products they weren't even around when they were living. Just in case the heirs to my estate are getting any funny ideas, I want to get it out of the way right now. No matter what kind of cure for diarrhea they may discover in the year 2525, leave me the fuck out of it, all right? Now, I might not be the most objective guy in the world to lecture you all on the dangers of pervasive consumerism, given my occasional forays into the world of advertising, but please believe me, I am just as concerned as any of you about the omnipresence of advertising, and try to take my warnings tonight as a desperately needed wake-up call of up to 20 minutes for only 99 cents. You know, as a public person, I'm very picky about what I choose to endorse. A few years back, I got a call from some arms dealers. They wanted me to be the spokesman for a Kalashnikov machine gun that they were going to market to child soldiers in Southeast Asia. I said, what kind of sick animal do you take me for? You want John Lovitz. Oh, he's my friend. Jesus. You know, folks, it's inescapable. From the designer label on the protruding elastic band to the immense size 52 underpants of the man in front of you in line at Dunkin' Donuts, straining to point out the maple cruller on the bottom rack of the display case. No, not that one, with the extra frosting and the jimmies, to the drive to work, where you are subjected to a flashcard like strobing of billboards that leave your brain stamped with subliminal impulses to fly United to Florida's Gulf Coast to take a princess cruise to a Radisson hotel in the friendly Bahamas, where you'll drink Ronrico white rum and wear an oversized Tommy Hilfiger shirt and Merrill hiking boots while getting LASIK eye surgery, having your teeth whitened, getting approved for a home loan over the phone, and winning a large cash settlement for your personal injury claim. And then the light changes and you drive down a second block. You know, you know something? Life for me is just the downtime between Chevy Like a Rock ads, which have now officially lasted longer than Bob Seger's actual career. Attention, Madison Avenue, I give up. You've won. Here's my wallet. Just get it over with and paint a milk mustache on the Statue of Liberty, okay? Of course, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong.